My name is Chester Poleck, and I will be speaking about pancreatic cancer tonight. Pancreatic cancer is one of the many deadly diseases that we face in this current generation. One of the reasons it is so hard is because of the problems with detection. As of right now, there's not many ways to detect the cancer in early stages. Another reason would be the treatment. Right now, there is not too many treatments out there that help prevent the cancer or cause the cancer to decrease in any way. Another issue that we face with pancreatic cancer is the mortality rate. The mortality rate for pancreatic cancer is one of the highest out of many of the cancers. As you can see here in this graph, it shows the pancreas compared to lung, colon, breast, and prostate cancer, and pancreas obviously is showing to have the lowest number of survival rates. There are many clinical trials out there, but none of them are really getting anywhere at the moment. They're slowly making progress, but I do not think it's fast enough. I want everyone to be able to, by the end of this speech, kind of understand more of the pancreatic cancer and some of the issues that we are truly facing with it. I'm going to go ahead and start with some statistics that I have about pancreatic cancer. These statistics come from SEER, which stands for Surveillance, Epidemiology, and End Results. Basically what they do is they are in charge of screening and going through all the results of the pancreatic cancer, the mortality rates, how many people have been diagnosed, how many they expect to die in the year from pancreatic cancer. Some of the numbers we have for 2012 is 43,920 new cases that will be diagnosed. There will be 37,390 deaths from pancreatic cancer this year. The overall survival rate, as we just saw down here, was 5.8%. And 1 in 68 men and women will be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer once in their life. When cancer is in the local, the 5-year survival rate is 20%. While when cancer has spread, which in most cases is 80% of the people who are diagnosed are in this state, their survival rate is only 6 to 10 months. According to Medicine Net's doctors Nugent, Stewart, and Marks, there are 4 stages to pancreatic cancer and a couple treatments that go along with each of them. Stage 1 is just the local growth, which means the cancer has not spread. It is maintained in the pancreas and the pancreatic tissue. 10% of the people who are in that stage can have what is called the Whipple procedure. The Whipple procedure is a complicated surgery in which half the time the cancer is already spread. When they start going into for the procedure, they say that's already spread, so they can no longer go on for that surgery. Stage 2 is local spread, stage 3 is the wider spread, and stage 4 is a confirmed spread. In those cases, the treatment at that point is chemotherapy and sometimes radiation, and that is just meant to prolong life of the patient. Stage 2, 3, and 4, at that point you're not really trying to beat the cancer, like I said, but just to extend the life. According to WebMD's website, there's really no good way for screening or detection, though we have just come across some new technologies that I will discuss a little later. It is known as a silent killer because at the time symptoms are not there, and by the time there are symptoms do arise, it is too late. As you can see in this picture of the pancreas, we see the tumor is actually located on the tail of the pancreas. Symptoms of the different types of areas where the tumor may be located vary, so that is important to know. For example, if the tumor is located in one spot, you may see weight loss, jaundice, abdominal pains, bloating, nausea, diarrhea, elevated blood sugars. And again, those symptoms will vary depending on where that tumor is. The new thing that they had just found is called the PAM4 protein. That protein allows them to detect the pancreatic cancer in an earlier stage, so they are able to detect it and start treating it at a sooner stage to possibly allow for more surgeries. says that 80% of the people found with that PAM4 in early stage are able to benefit from this PAM4 protein. Current treatments just cannot beat the cancer. Most of the current treatments only help, again, like I had said before, to prolong life, not to defeat the cancer. According to, again, Nugent, Stewart, and Marks, the Whipple procedure is only good for 10% of the diagnosed, and still only 20% of those people are expected to live for 5 years. Chemotherapy can be given. Drugs used for chemotherapy is gemcitabine or 5-fluorouracil. Sometimes chemotherapy is able to shrink the tumor enough for surgery. For the most part, chemotherapy is aimed to lessen some symptoms for the most part. There are also alternate chemotherapy solutions for different types of pancreatic cancers. There are some special situations at times. And the last treatment is mostly for comfort, so you will see morphine, you will see maybe stents and bile ducts to prevent itching, also antidepressants for patients who may find themselves depressed. Some of the clinical trials that are out there right now, there's hundreds of them. Not all of them succeed. Currently the most successful one that they have on the market is from Threshold Pharmaceutical, and basically what this does is this new chemotherapy drug, if mixed with the gemcitabine of the other chemotherapy drug, it increases the prognosis of the patient for 2 months. But I don't think that's enough, and that we need to see more improvement in that. I hope that all of you see that pancreatic cancer is one of the deadliest cancers, and more research is needed in order to prevent from killing of more and more people. The statistics are horrific. The treatments save a very small percentage of people. Detection is getting better, but we could still do better. Current treatment only extending lives for a couple of months, but not saving lives. Clinical trials need to increase and start going to the next level. Research needs to increase in every aspect in order to make sure we are giving it all our all to try to save many people as possible. I hope that we can come up with something to beat this cancer, because I would not want to see any more people lose someone that they love. Thank you.